Hey guys, just a casual haul video. Impromptu, if you will. I'm not gonna edit my books in and out with the fades. I just want to get this out of the way because I'm actually working on another room downstairs for my comic books. Storage, I guess. I'm changing everything to short boxes, just easier for me to lug around, and I'm constantly buying back issues, so I'm digging in my boxes quite often. So without further ado, let's get to these big monsters I came across. Fantastic deals. Came across the Watchmen #1. Some really random place that I hit up. There was the comic books were $3. A lot of garbage for $3. And then I saw this inside, and I was like, I'll take it. It's in really great shape. The interiors are absolutely gorgeous, except for a little ding over there. I can live with that. So, Alan Moore, Dave Gibbons. Remember, you guys know the. Do I need to talk about creative on this team? You guys know. You guys know. I found this in the same bin. Peter Bag's Hate from I think 1991 is when this series came out. It's really awesome by Fantagraphic Books. So I'm gonna hunt these down a little bit more. Oh, by the way, after this video, I'm gonna theme up a video of like independent horror comics and other indies I came across. I'll just title it independent horror or something. But look for that video. It's gonna be fun. And then I came across a book that I've had on my list forever, since before my YouTube. I've been on YouTube for 5 years. And there's one person on YouTube that stood out to me when I first started, creeping the videos and stuff. And it was Sean, Gene Paul's Peter. I remember the first video I ever watched was him preaching about Luke Cage, Hero for Hire, Power Man, and I was like, holy smokes, I've always loved Luke Cage. So ever since then, I was like, well, I've always wanted it, but it was a book and it was actually, it's not a big book. To me, it's a big book, but it's not that easy to come across, I think. So I paid, oh crap. I didn't pay a lot for this book. Oh gosh. Do I say how much I paid? I don't know. $40. I think it's okay. $40 not bad. Yeah, it's kind of, distress on the spine, but $40, man, come on. I'd pay 80 if I saw this book in this condition. So, I don't care. Comic books are only worth what you're willing to, spend on them. So to me, it's worth $40. This was not $40. I came across a Daredevil 158, and I can't find anything wrong with it. This is probably one of the best stealth buys on YouTube comic book community history. $5. It's insane. So first Frank Miller Daredevil, really excited for that. When it rains, it pours, but I already know I'm gonna go through a drought. It's like I have my droughts take turns with toys and comic books. I've had a G.I. Joe drought for a few years. Now I'm like buying a lot of G.I. Joes. They're coming, they're showing up, and it's like comic books. There was a time I was just slamming them, but and then a little lull period there, and especially with my Uncanny X-Men. I have so much success with that run in the past. Now I can barely find any books. But then again, I think the only reason why I say that I hit a wall is because I've got the big ones. I've got the big books. It's just those little bit of, those little minor keys. Not really minor keys, but just because they're old, people think they're worth a shit ton of money. But they're not. But anyways, here's some modern books. I got this week, the all-new Wolverine variant. the 181 swipe. I love 181 swipes. I have a pretty big collection of 181 swipes. And I was in the middle of bagging and boarding, but I'll just show it to you guys raw. Black Panther. Issue number 35. This is a Dave Wilkins cover, by the way. Doesn't it look like Dave Wilkins channeling his inner Francesco Mattina? Oh, it was really, I love it. Can't wait to slap that in Mylar. And I came across some more Black Panthers. They were like really cheap. These kids coming home from school, they're like on their whistles. I'm gonna go out there and throw some, never mind. Kier Andrews. This is the Black Panther Marvel Knights. Gorgeous cover, man. Very nice. I'm only buying the really good covers of the Black Panther that I see for cheap. I haven't seen the movie yet. Whenever. This caught my attention. It's Uncanny Avengers 18 point now variant. The only reason why I got it is because of the cover artist, Lee Inuik. Lee Inuik is the person that did the Phoenix Resurrection covers. Were doing that variants, and I bought the variants. So, it's an artist that I'm currently chasing right now. I think is really cool. Another Black Panther. This is so out of order, but I don't care. The Cho, Black Panther number 3, Marvel Knights, really cool. Got some Francesco Francavilla coloring there. And another variant I got because I love this X-Men. One of my favorite X-Men is Havoc. Uncanny Avengers. Number 19. Look at that, gorgeous. I think this is an homage or a swipe. It looks really similar. Very familiar, rather. This one is done by, can't tell by the signature. Oh, Daniel Acuna. That's it. Gorgeous. I love this style, painted style covers, especially in the modern. Gorgeous stuff. So that's it for my back issues. Do you guys want to see some new books that I pick up, or it's up to you? 7 minutes. Okay, I'll run them through really quick. If you guys are still here and care. I currently love the Spawn that's going on right now. Gorgeous covers, Francesco Mattina, got the black and white and colored. The interiors, actually this issue is done by Szymon Grodzinski. He's the guy that did Black Eye Kids and also did a Punisher Daredevil comic book that was a digital first. So that's really cool. I picked up that Punks last week. A second printing of 675, who was Voyager. A lot of shops didn't get the second printing. I got, just in case, for me and my brother-in-law, use it as trade bait. And then the Amazing Spider-Mans are like selling out like crazy. So I'm really interested in this Red Goblin, so I tracked down the 794 of the first printing. I think second printing came out this week. And then the 796 too, also for my brother-in-law. That's trade bait because he's a Spider-Man guy. So, yeah, I don't sell my books, I just trade with my local friends. Then, of course, still staying on with Batman. I think that's the cover B I got. And usual Harley Quinns. You know me, guys, I have the biggest Harley Quinn collection in the world. Still enjoying that, especially with Frank Cheery is now writing it. He's actually a writer that is on most of my favorite books right now, which was Pestilence. What's the other book? Is it here? Whatever. I know. Ice Cream Man number 2. And there's another number 1 I got for Nate because he missed out on it. And I just showed 41. Don't tell me about 2 by accident. No, I didn't. I'm not that stupid. Meanwhile, I just showed you 2 issues of other comic books. Royal City, we got the Smashing Pumpkins. Today is the greatest. And they're back, right? Original lineup, is that true? We got James Darcy and James Zeha and Jimmy Chamberlain. Beef. I read the previews in the Image previews. It was cool, really cool 80s vibe to it. Kind of Fantagraphic style. Hernandez Brothers drawing, I think. Last time I checked. Darth Vader, best Marvel book, hands down. And the origin of the Cosmic Ghost Rider Let's see. I guess it's the Punisher, right? Is that what you're saying? Let's check it out. I want to see it. And Redneck. And I'm drawing a blank. What other books that I love that Frank Thierry's writing? Pestilence, Harley Quinn. Oh, Jughead. Duh. Okay, guys. I'm gonna come back with, oh my god, awesome toys coming up. Amazing toys. And also the horror indie stuff, which is a lot of the Dead World and Calibers. But I'll give you guys a hint of, look at this stuff. Insane. That's coming up next. If you're into that sort of thing, check it out. Alright guys, see you later.